Hey guys, once you get logged into Floorplanner, I just wanted to go over some key tips that you'll use in building your floor plan. On the left side over here, you'll notice the toolbar. The build part where you see this little hammer and wrench, that's what you're going to be using the most. There's some other things here, you really don't have to mess with those at first. So to start, let me give you a few tips. Number one, this button that says draw a room, that's going to be your best button. You're going to use that as pretty much to make your whole floor plan. Draw a wall, I would suggest not using that because when you use that, it doesn't make a 90-degree angle, and a lot of times you end up using your walls are crooked. Okay, so if you click draw a room, and then you go over here on the what looks like graph paper, you can start out by building a square. And again, you're going to be using, I would create the outside of your walls or the outside of your home first. And the maximum square footage that you're allowed to use is 3,500. So if you click on that area, it'll tell you about the square footage over here, about 2,700. So I could even make this a little bit bigger. One thing you can do is click on draw a room, always start from a corner, and you can make another area like this. And if you notice, that didn't change color because my walls aren't quite lined up here. If your walls line up and it changes a color and stays a color like this, this is what you want. So now I can click on that wall and delete it. Or another option, if you want to click on any part of a wall, click that little pie split button. It'll split that wall up, and now you can drag that wall and make it like that. So let's click on this area, and it'll calculate 3,880 square feet. Too big. So maybe I need to bring a wall in here. I don't want too many corners in here. Now click on it. Now I'm just barely under, and you don't have to, again, use all that square footage. That's a pretty big home, especially on one level. But I'm going to say this is my house shape right here. I click on it, I'm under 3,500 square feet. The next thing you're going to want to do is start thinking about where you're going to put your kitchen and bedrooms. Typically the kitchen is away from the bedrooms. Bedrooms on one side of the house, kitchen, living room, dining room on another side. So I'm going to use this area up here as my bedroom area. So I'm going to go back here, I'm going to click draw a room again, start from a corner, and I'm going to maybe put a wall, how about actually maybe right there. Now if I click on this room, it'll tell me that that room's 248 square feet, which is a pretty big bedroom. So I'm going to make that a bedroom. And to do that, I'm going to go over here to where it says set room type, and I'm going to click on bedroom, and I'm going to just drag that in like that. And that will set that area as a bedroom. I also need a bathroom, so maybe I'll put click the draw room, maybe I'll put a bathroom back in this area. Now if you notice that went away, it's because this wall up here isn't lined up correctly. I need to line those walls up, and that will help me out quite a bit. Okay, so I'll call that area a bathroom. Now once you get your rooms and you go along like this, you'll want to put doors in your rooms. If you click on doors down here, you can click on a door and add it in any room like that. If you click on that door again, and it's showing me that I can't move that. If for some reason if something glitches out and you can't move it, then go up here and click save and then refresh. That's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I got the door working. If I click on it, it'll allow me to make it an in-swing door. You can change if it swings right or left. Probably I want it to swing that way as you go into that bedroom. And then I'll probably also want another door into my bathroom. But I want to swing that the other way as well. You could, maybe this is the master bedroom, you could make it so you access it from the bedroom. When you're building your floor plan, you want to make sure that it makes sense. You don't want to go through like a bedroom to get into a utility room, or you don't want to walk through the living room with your towel on to get to your bedroom after you've been in the bathroom. Okay. Another thing that you'll want to remember is, let's say I want this area over here to be my kitchen. And an open floor plan is a kitchen and a dining room and a living room. All of that's kind of an open area. So you don't necessarily put walls in between those rooms. So one thing you can do is click right here where it says draw a surface. If you click draw a surface, you have to kind of go around in a circle like this. But if you do that, it will allow you to draw a surface like this. And you can close that, and there's no wall right there, but that is a surface. So now I can go over here to set room type and set that room type as my kitchen. So again, if you can't, if something doesn't let you allow it, if you can't set a room type or something's not changing color, draw a surface is going to help you. Okay, so again, the draw surface, you click. Sometimes you have to go around like this to each corner, and maybe this area over here you want to be your living room or something. So you click it, it'll change color, and then you can set the room type like that right there. And then later on, don't do this now, but later on when you've got all your rooms and windows and doors in there, you can go back to decorate and materials, and you can set the material type to wood or whatever you think is appropriate. So again, if you go on the blog, remember the blog, it will tell you exactly what to do first. Start with your walls, add the windows and doors, put the rooms in, make sure your rooms make sense. You've got them, there's not weird hallways, or it's not like a maze or something like that. And once you have everything done, something that's kind of cool, and it may slow your computer down a little bit, you can click Enable 3D, and you can see your building. I've got another one on here, but you can see your building in 3D, which is kind of neat. And then you can just click on that to go back to your area. So anyway, if you have questions, talk to the teacher, the substitute that's going to be here. Make sure you talk to other people that will also help you. But again, some clues. Always use, when possible, this draw room button. If you want to draw a room and say you only want half a wall, like maybe you only want an area with half a wall. So see how my things disappeared there? It's because my wall wasn't lined up on this side. And if you click an area and split it, you can click a wall and delete that wall, and now you only have that straight wall right there. You know it's straight. Okay. So again, go through the blog, make sure you're doing all the rooms that are required, windows, doors. Then you move on to flooring, and then landscaping. To do landscaping, you draw a surface on the outside like this. You can draw that surface like that. Then you can go over to here and click materials, and maybe something like patio, and you might end up even putting in like grass like that in your landscaping. And there's also trees and different things you can play around with. So anyway, goal is to have this done. You have about 4 days to finish this floor planner assignment online. Let the teacher know if you have any questions.